Alright, now what we have going on here is the beginnings of a On3 Westside Lumber number 10 Shay in brass. We're dealing with basically battery radio operated locomotive running on regular DCC. What you see here is a schematic for the locomotive. We're doing two things. This basically far forward is typical DCC installation, and what we're installing here in the tender is, you see the track power for regular DCC available, but we also have a battery and Tam Valley Depot's Dead Rail Society receiver, all controlled off of a double pull double throw switch. And that's going to allow us to switch between either using track power and signal to control the decoder, or being able to use battery power and wireless signal to control the decoder just by flipping the switch. We also have a secondary switch that allows for charging the battery while it's still installed, and a couple of diodes keep the battery safe from any reverse polarity issues. Everything else is very standard DCC installation, and what we're testing out here is just here we have the battery coming in, and just runs straight up to the Tam Valley Depot receiver. You can see the light screen, and then we've got some power leads coming to our Soundtracks decoder. And right now I've got two 4-ohm decoders, but eventually speakers, and one of those speakers will eventually be replaced by a 4-ohm resistor, unless I can find one of those edge-ported speakers in an 8-ohm version, which I'm going to look for here in a little bit. Now this is all fine and dandy, you can hear it chuffing away, but what does that mean for your DCC system? Well, what I have here is a Digitrax controller and command station on a power supply, and then here is the Tam Valley Depot transmitter, and you want to wire this to its own dedicated circuit, because the last thing that this will do is the last thing that it heard from this. So if you ever have a short on a piece of track that this would be connected to, the locomotive will not respond until you resolve the short that this would be on. So you want to make sure that this is on its own circuit, free of any external shorting. So what we'll do here is grab the throttle, and you can, we have it just dialed in right to factory setting 3, and you can hear that firing off. That's just really cool because there's no connection of wires between this test board and our DCC system. It's all going wirelessly, which is just pretty neat. And then this, like I said, this will all go into an On3 Shay. Most of it in the tender. Basically everything here plus the speaker will all be in the tender. This will be in the fuel bunker, and the rest of the equipment will be lights and such will be in their associated places. But pretty cool to see it working as advertised, as they say. This is just a credit to Duncan and his work, and so amazing stuff.